Cool books for kids. Read out loud activity coloring books. Listen, learn, download and color. Whiskers and Polly, an unlikely friendship. Once upon a time, in a pet store in a bustling city, there lived a cat named Whiskers and a parrot named Polly. They were both lonely and longed for a loving home and a friend to play with. One day, a kind family came into the pet store and saw Whiskers snoozing in his cage and Polly perched on a branch, chirping away. The family knew they couldn't choose between the two pets and decided to adopt them both. Whiskers and Polly were excited to go to their new home, but they were unsure about each other. Whiskers didn't like the way Polly squawked loudly, and Polly didn't like the way Whiskers would swish his tail and stare at her. They would hiss and squawk at each other, causing chaos in the house. The family knew they needed to help Whiskers and Polly become friends. They started by placing Whiskers' bed next to Polly's cage and giving them treats at the same time. Slowly but surely, Whiskers and Polly started to tolerate each other's presence. One day, Polly flew out of her cage and landed on Whiskers' back. Whiskers was surprised, but he didn't mind. Polly flapped her wings and chirped happily. Whiskers let out a small purr, and the family knew they were making progress. Whiskers and Polly started to spend more time together. They would play and nap together, and even groom each other. Whiskers loved to curl up next to Polly and listen to her sing. As they grew closer, Whiskers and Polly learned that even though they were different species, they could still be great friends. They were grateful to have been adopted into a loving home where they could learn to love and care for each other. One day, the family came home to see Whiskers and Polly curled up together, napping in a sunny spot. The family was overjoyed to see how much their pets loved each other. Whiskers and Polly continued to be the best of friends. They would play together, nap together, and even groom each other. The family was grateful to have such loving pets in their home. And so, Whiskers and Polly lived happily ever after, knowing that even the most unlikely friendships can blossom with patience and kindness. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more cool downloadable coloring activity books. Read out loud.